Hi, I'm Chip Rowan. In this episode of Good to Know, we are at the Evergreen Drive In Mount Pleasant, and with us is Andy Davis from the Andy Davis Band. Good to have you here, Andy.
Hey, thanks for having me this morning. I appreciate it.
Wonder what time the movie's going to start.
I don't know. I think we're a little early.
I think we are a little early. Maybe we'll get some hot dogs and popcorn. Andy's actually going to share with us that there's an event happening here at the Evergreen. Andy, could you share with our viewers what's coming up here on August 15th?
Yeah, August 15th, we are bringing you what is, I would consider, new entertainment. And thanks to Joey and everyone here at the Evergreen Drive-In, we are going to be able to have a live concert for you right here, right in front of Screen One, Andy Davis Band on stage, and live. No pre-recorded stuff. It's all real. It's right here.
People actually here watching a concert live.
Yeah, socially distanced, of course. We're
Right.
following every single CDC guideline that has been placed, everything that has, changed since the last time you probably saw a live show.
Well, Drive-In allows that perfect venue for that. It's already set up to socially distance. That's great.
Yeah, and I think they've been doing that at the Drive-In for a really long time.
Yeah. All of a sudden, it's very popular. Well, tell us about the concert times on the 15th. Gates are going to open at 6:30, I believe.
Gates are opening at 6:30, so we are going to have some music, a DJ here 6:30 when the gates open. That way, everyone gets some time to get in here, and it kind of spaces everything out. But you're also getting some music, up until Miss Amanda James is coming down and opening the show for us, and she is phenomenal. And if you haven't heard of her, look her up on Facebook. You can find her on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, the whole 9 yards.
YouTube.
All YouTube. Amanda's awesome. She's going to be opening the show. She's going to go on about 7:30, I think.
Okay.
She's going to play for about an hour, and then 8:30, I think we're going to go on, and we're going to get this thing really cranked up. I mean, as cranked up as you can with social distancing, of course.
Yeah. And you're going to put the stage right in front of Screen One. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. And I heard you talk about there's like some preferred seating, and so people would want to arrive early, I would imagine.
So when tickets do go on sale, when tickets are on sale, there will be a special amount of tickets that are allotted for Screen One, because obviously with the stage being up there, you are going to be front and center, and we'll consider that the VIP or the pit
Right.
that you would normally have when you go see a live show anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
So Screen One is that, and then Screen 2 and 3 will be a $50 ticket. Screen 1 will be $60, and Screen 2 and 3 will be $50, and that will be just as it's really, there's no bad seat. Okay, so like the whole show will be on the screen, on Screen 1, on Screen 2, on Screen 3. So no matter where you're sitting, you are going to have a good view of what's going on. And I think this is a good win for the community, just for everybody to be able to come out and enjoy something that maybe is a little bit normal.
So in addition to seeing you actually on stage, they'll be able to view it on the screens too.
Oh, yeah, we got some big plans coming.
Okay, that's cool. I didn't realize that was the other option. I thought it was just going to be like the concert on the stage.
Oh, no, we're taking it the whole way, and we're going as big as we possibly can.
That's great.
And luckily, Joey has provided us with the biggest screen in the area.
Yeah. Well, thanks to Joey and everyone here at Evergreen for helping out with that. Now, you mentioned about buying tickets. How do people can buy tickets in advance? Tickets
will be available on social media. If you can, just go to Andy. Just look up Andy Davis on Facebook. You'll be able to find us pretty easy. If you see the face, you can definitely find my face front and center on our social media, on all of them actually, and they will be available on our website as well, which is andydavisband.com. Go check out the website. We actually just launched our new website about a month ago. It's really cool, and there's some interactive things on there, and there may be some physical tickets through the fire departments.
Okay.
We're still hashing that out. So
And you mentioned fire departments. Let's talk about this. Actually benefits some local fire departments. So you want to
you don't have a huge event without doing it the best you possibly can. So as everybody knows, COVID-19 has not only affected the entertainment industry, it's affected our local communities in ways that you could never imagine. It has affected the first responders in a huge way, and these are the people that are always there for us. So with all the fairs and festivals and everything being canceled this year, it kind of just came up, and we're like, you know what, let's make this a benefit.
Right.
So this is an event in an event in an event, and all of the ticket money, 90% of everything through the whole event is going back to first responders.
Okay.
So there are 5 fire companies involved. The ticket money is going to those guys. East Huntington, Mount Pleasant, Scottdale, Everson, and Boleskine are our 5 companies that would service the drive-in area. So those are the companies that we have decided to donate money to. In Mutual Aid and Medic 10, the EMS services are going to be having a 50-50 the night of the show here. So, you got a chance to win some money. I know everybody likes to do that kind of thing, and there hasn't been many opportunities this year. So, I think this entire benefit / live show / release party for our new record is going to be so unique and such a special night that if you're not a part of it, you're really going to miss out.
You know, it's great that you can help the nonprofits, the fire departments and the ambulance services, because right now they're having a hard time because a lot of their fundraising involves people. And with social distancing, they can't do that. So this is a great way for you to help them, a great way for you folks to buy a ticket. Come out and enjoy the concerts and great music, an opportunity to actually have some fun in this social distancing season and help these nonprofits too. You mentioned your release party. Let's talk about your album, please.
So the album is called Blue Collar, and it is 2.5 years in the making. So right before the whole pandemic came along, May 16th, which was my birthday, was supposed to be our release party for this record. And we had some really big plans, and well, along comes a pandemic, and there's nothing you can do about it. So we decided that, you know what, we still want to get this record out to people that have been waiting on it for quite some time. And what better way to do it? Right. I mean, this has took a lot for us to kind of even get the whole thing together. There's been a lot of no sleep. So if I look tired, I apologize. The record will be coming out August 14th. So the Friday before the show is the first day that you can get it, and it'll be on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, providing everything goes right on their end. Right. You never know with the way everything is right now. Everything's up in the air, but I do know August 15th we're here. Right.
and you're hoping the release is on the 14th, and you've been working on this album for a long time.
2.5 years. Yeah. And my guys and my wife and everybody has been so involved and so passionately involved in making this thing. You really don't know what it's like to try to make something that is really an art and something that you want people to like. Right. And it has been back and forth of trying to figure out how does that sound right? Is it good? Is it the right song? Is it what people want? Is it what I want? Is it what the guys want? And 2.5 years in the making since we released our first EP, which was Small Town. I think this is something that everybody is going to enjoy, and there's a song on there for everyone too, which is the good part about it. Yeah.
Now you mentioned the guys. You want to give them some credit? You mentioned them.
They get it. They get all the credit because they're the guys that are really in the trenches, along with Victoria. They have spent so much time on not only the record, but so much time actually making this happen between the meetings and all the conversations that had to happen and looking into how we can legally do this and everything. I mean, the guys get the credit here, and I know they're very excited to step on stage August 15th. I'm over the moon about this. I cannot wait to see everyone from a distance and be able to step on a stage and play and really just do something that I truly love doing with all my heart. So,
do you want to name the guys in the band?
Mike Bates, our drummer. We call him Reverend Rambo. He has brand new drum kit to be able to put on this stage. This will be the first live show he's played with this kit. Okay, cool. Because he bought it to start summer off, and it never happened. So
summer never started.
He's pretty excited to be able to play this. Jason Roberts is our lead guitar player, and Jason has been breaking his back to make sure that all the legal end of this is tied up. So even with the record, with the show, everything, I mean, Jason really deserves a lot of credit for what he does. Adam Leonard, I have now forced, and you're hearing it here first, to bring his banjo and play his banjo live on the stage. It will be happening here August 15th. So if you want to see not only a really good-looking guy, a really good guitar player, a really good singer, he's also the best banjo player in all of the land. We'll just say that.
Ticket price alone.
Exactly. So Adam's bringing his banjo out, so we're going to definitely get a little bit hillbilly if that's all right with everybody. And Mr. David Gregory, I got to give. Dave is our bass player, and I mean I got to give him all the credit in the world, not for doing this, but Dave works in Westmoreland Hospital. Okay. He has been on the front line of this the entire time. Wow. And it is really, really the least I can say. Everybody supports Dave and what he does, and I mean, so just keep that in mind when you get here August 15th, that the guy standing on stage with us has been really on the front line of this pandemic, and he has been tested like once a week, so he doesn't have it or he's not allowed around anybody. But Dave gets all the credit, and my wife really, I got to give her a shout out too. Victoria has really just been there for me and been my rock through everything, and she deals with me being crazy and me being excited and all over the place all the time. So you know what? I think this is going to be special for her. It's going to be special for everybody to get to see people here live and actually have a show this year. And this may be the only show we play. So yeah. I'm really hoping that everyone can come out and we can get as many people in here as we're allowed to get in here.
Right. Now talk about sponsors. You have sponsors for this event.
So without the sponsors, the event was not going to work the way that I wanted it to work. Right. And I wanted to be able to give every single dollar that we could back to the community, back to the firemen, back to the paramedics, back to these guys, and really be able to not have to worry about that. So the production cost of this is astronomical. There has never in my life been a time that I can remember having to raise this kind of money to pull something off. But it's worth it when you can give back to the community.
It is, yes. Especially right now in this season.
And these guys, these sponsors have made this possible. And without them, we wouldn't even be standing here talking. So Black Diamond Equipment Rental out of Uniontown. Dave has been great to us. And these guys, these guys are, as soon as I brought it up to Dave, he was like, you know what, man? First responders, I'm all in. What do you need? And I just appreciate these guys more than anything. Huffman's Auto Sales in Mount Pleasant. I mean, Eddie is probably one of the most down-to-earth, best people that I have ever met. He's all about his community, and actually Eddie Sr. grew up right down from the drive-in, so the moment we started talking about that, he was like, yeah, I think this is a good idea. So those guys are super supportive of the community, and I'm blessed to be able to have those two as our major sponsors. The whole event is powered by them. And the other sponsors are, so my one buddy, Greg Beers Heating and Cooling, is he's always with me. And I'm talking about this event, and he's like, hey, man, can I help out? And then he refers me to another guy, which is Duck Source Inc. in Greensburg. And then everybody's on board. And then we had one sponsor that has been hanging around here and been patiently waiting for us since the actual first plan of the release party. That's Keyfab in Bridgeville. And I just appreciate the fact that he has hung around this whole time and never said, hey, I need my money back. He's like, I want to make this happen for you guys. And, you know, without these guys, we wouldn't be having this at all. So my heart goes out to those guys. I love them. I appreciate them. And I hope you guys appreciate them too, because without those guys, we don't even get to talk about this. And I really want this to happen for the community and for just to see everyone smile and enjoy one night.
Well, the magic of the sponsorship, it covers the overhead, which allows you to give the ticket money to these nonprofits.
And like I said, astronomical price.
So that's great that they could help. Anything else you want to share about the event, Andy?
Come here. Be here. As soon as the tickets go on sale, you need to jump and you need to buy them. And I hope by the time you hear this that it's already sold out, to be honest. That's just what I want. But we are very, very, very limited on the tickets. So when you see them, jump, buy them, be here. This is going to be something like you've never seen before. And I've talked to Joey, and hopefully we may do this again if it goes well the first time. I got my fingers crossed. August 15th, right here, there's going to be a stage in front of that number one. You're going to be able to see it on that screen, the back two screens, and live on stage. It's going to be phenomenal, and I want to see y'all here.
Great. Well, Andy, I wish you well with the release and the concert. Thank you for helping the nonprofits and the fire departments and the ambulance services. Appreciate that. And this is good to know.